One of the things that's been talked about basically any talk to us so far has been you as a ball handler offensively. How do you think that changes the way you guys are spaced out when you and Jared are both on the floor?
It changes a lot. With me attacking with the ball in my hands, Jared can be down there in the dunker, create space for our offense to really run and do what we want to. So we're gonna see a lot of that and different matchups and different roles with me with the ball, and it's just gonna keep growing from there.
Is that something you envision taking place in the half court setting too?
Yeah, any setting where it makes sense and we're getting good options out of it, then we're gonna run it.
Where on the court are you most comfortable?
Um, Anywhere. Yeah, really anywhere.
Has it always been like that, or have you evolved into that as your NBA career has progressed here?
In the NBA, just gradually getting used to it, getting used to NBA spacing. 3-point line is a little further and stuff like that. So I've been working on 3-point shots. So I feel like anywhere on the floor, inside, outside, I'm pretty comfortable at now.
Yeah, but when people outside, when people on the outside talk about the East, they're obviously talking about Boston, they're talking about Philly now, they're talking about New York after the trades. Is there kind of a what about us sort of feeling?
It's always like that. I mean, we're never like top, talked about team. We're used to it. We just go out there, do what we have to do, and just keep winning.
How much did that matter last year? I mean, when you guys were complete and healthy and whole, you beat anybody, and sometimes you beat them pre-battle. How much did that outside noise matter as far as people never talking about that group?
We try not to pay too much attention to it. We pay attention to our group, our coaching staff, and our roles we had to play, and just go out there and try to win games.
Kenny's talked about offensive rebounding a few times as a point of emphasis. Is that something that's a point of emphasis for you as well?
Yeah, it's always a point of emphasis. I feel like as a team, you get more offensive rebounds, it creates more opportunities for your team as a whole to score. So we got to go in there and get the rebounds.
Is there a balance between getting offensive rebounds and getting back in transition? How do you balance those two things together?
You gotta just know where your defender's going. Some guys like to leak out, some guys don't. If you have a chance at the ball, go get it. If not, then just get back.
Even you mentioned this off season, your focus was on imposing your will on the wall, imposing your will on the plan, and basically you're focused on building your confidence. So what specific area do you feel the most confident about as you head into the new season?
Um, just really just offensive minded, attacking the rim. That's where I feel the most confident in. Going downhill on anybody, just getting to my spots and rising up. I've been working on that a lot, and so I'm very confident in that.
Evan, training camp sites. You hear so much about different sites. This one here, IMG, what do you think about it? I know you guys are locked in playing basketball, but it's at IMG. What do you think? You're in Florida. What do you say?
I think this is a great spot. IMG is a great campus, huge campus, has everything we need here. They have great hospitality, with getting us what we need and all that. So I'm happy where we're at.
How much sorry.
Your club eliminated Orlando last year. You got a taste of Boston. Now you guys are back. It's a new season. Talk about the thought process going into this year.
We want to go just as far, if not even further. That's the goal, is just to keep getting better every year. So we want to go as far as possible.
How much does it take for you guys to be here, and how much chemistry does that help build for the team?
I think it builds a lot of chemistry. Just having like little team dinners and little games and being out here, building camaraderie, having energy, that really builds camaraderie and builds our chemistry for in the season.
Are you able to enjoy the weather? Anything out down here?
Yeah, the weather's nice. Sunny outside, warm outside, so it's great.
How would you describe the offense and what you want it to become?
I like the offense so far. The little sets we put in, we haven't put in everything, obviously. Still early. We have a lot to put in, but so far it's very open, very fluid. In transition, we have our looks, and half court we have our looks, and I'm liking it so far.
I know it's only the early days of training camp, but does it feel like you guys are playing faster than you did in years past?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like also with all the guys coming back, we know exactly where everyone's gonna be at. So we already have a chemistry there on the floor that's a lot of teams don't have yet. So I feel like that allows us to play even faster.
And then how is the energy been amongst the past week? That you guys are from the IMG Academy, but a hurricane just passed through the state in the past week as well. You guys have any mixed feelings about coming down during the past week, knowing that that was happening?
Yeah, we heard about the news a little bit and all that was going on, but we're excited when we got here. Everything's all clear here right now, so as long as another hurricane doesn't come, then I'm fine with it.
Evan Dikembe Mutombo, we lost that gentleman yesterday. It hit the news cycle. When you think about him in the post, blocking shots and waving a finger, talk to us about the basketball player you remember.
Yeah, he's a great player in the paint, blocking a lot of shots. That's what he's known for, and I feel like as a player, such as me, I have a similar game as far as blocking shots and stuff like that. So it's sad to see him leave us, but I know he's going to watch down over everybody.
How much does that roster continuity that you guys have easily adjust with having to learn a new head coach and new pieces on the coaching staff?
Either a lot because we all know our defensive system and different systems that we still have here. And we're able to help the coaches as well if they're confused on some things, and they can help us as well on what we're changing. And so it just makes it a lot easier.
Is there a player who surprised you in training camp so far?
Jalen Tyson, like we talked about earlier, he's been great. Just an all around player. When he gets in, he just goes out there, plays hard, and gets the job done.
Last question on Zoom, Ethan.
Evan, just talking about and thinking about your game from this summer, have you been able to put the ball onto the floor and create a game for yourself or create a move that you think you can go to on multiple times throughout a game this offseason?
Yeah. We've been working on that and figuring out what my go-tos are going to be and how I'm going to get to those go-tos and all that within the offense as well. So I definitely have a few of those in mind.
Also, how does it feel to have people setting screens for you at the top of the key rather than setting them from others when it comes to pin downs or anything like that, and having the offense change to you being one of the focal points?
I think it's great. I feel like he's going to give the defense a tough time to guard us. It's different matchups and different schemes that they haven't probably ran before and haven't seen much of. So I think it's going to be fun to get that going.